everybody, welcome to the Blue Corner. My name is Dennis, and I guess this is a take two. This is to show off what I picked up in the Vinegar Syndrome Black Friday sale. I already recorded one video, did not like the quality of it because of lighting and everything, so take two. Yeah, so I have already unboxed everything, unwrapped everything, so this is just gonna be a simple show and tell. Granted, this might be better actually with the lighting too, and me not having to unwrap anything. So I have 9 titles. It's a mixture of both Blu-ray and 4K, so let's just get into it. The first VSA I picked up is number 60. It is number 1959 out of 4,000. I did pick up Blue City. Never heard of this as far as I know. I'm actually quite surprised by that. An 80s movie with some of the Red Pack, and I haven't heard of it or seen it as far as I know. Again, maybe there was a different Danish title back in the day. I don't know, but this was one that, okay, when I saw that, I'm picking that one up. So, Blue City. See if you can read if you want to. Looks to be right down my alley from the trailer. And of course you do get the Blu-ray and a poster. And even what I would assume is the original artwork doesn't ring a bell at all. So, yeah, I don't know. But I'm looking forward to watching this. This was one of the titles where, okay, I'm getting that one. That looks like a fun time. Yeah, I'm down with 80s movies. That's no 80s action movies. I don't like these VSA cases though. Kinda annoying to get them in there. Let's see. Next, we do have another Blu-ray. Shaw Exploitation number 1. Not a new one. Technically, Vinegar Syndrome sales, I don't get a lot of them, or I don't get a massive order. They don't have much older stuff that I either want or don't already have. So most of this stuff is technically not really in the sale. They are newer titles. Yeah. It's the get as soon as you can problem. But I did pick up Men from the Gutter. That's a November title, I think, if memory serves me correctly. Again, VSA title number 58. Booklet. Artwork. Not all that impressed by the artwork. I don't know if you can read this or not. You can try. But it is Shaw Brothers in the 80s. It does come off more like the 80s Hong Kong action movies that I like more than the 60s and 70s Kung Fu Shaw Brothers movies. So I'm hoping that this is a good one. And again, the VSA cases, I don't know why they keep doing them. I bet there's plenty of people that's complained about the plastic getting stuck. So yeah. So that is Shaw Exploitation number 1, Men from the Gutter, and thicker case overall. VSA number 61, Shaw Exploitation number 2, Descendant of the Sun. See, this is the more old school Kung Fu I was talking about. Again, never seen it. Don't know if I like it or not. Again, booklet on the outside in the case. And the Blu-ray. See, I really don't like the lighting I have today. But what are you gonna do? So, disc, poster, and what I would assume is the original artwork. Yeah. Let's put that in there again. Again, stupid case. Get in there. And more Shaw Brothers. We have Shaw Scares, Volume 1. 3 movie set. Technically, I don't know why I picked this one up. I'm not really that into the horror aspect of Shaw Brothers. That's why I haven't picked up Shawscope Volume 4 yet. I can wait on that since it is mainly horror movies. You do get a thick case, really nice case, and I would assume that that's a little imprint inspiration. And again, you do get booklet. You do get Sex Beyond the Grave. Yeah. If you can read, if you want to. Inside artwork is just logos and names. Nothing special. I'll get that in there correctly. And of course, you do get the disc. Hell Has No Boundaries. Plain, rather boring artwork on the inside. Yeah. Yeah, artwork, same artwork on the inside too here. And of course the disc. Haunted Tales. I don't know any of these movies. I have not seen them at all. I'm assuming you can read that. So, yeah. 3 horror Shawscope or Shaw Scares Volume 1 movies. And a rather nice box set. It is labeled Volume 1. They made a Hong Kong box a few years ago labeled Volume 1. We never got a Volume 2. So, I don't know. Let's see if we get a Volume 2 this time. The next 4 is from the Cinématographe line. Some of them I wasn't gonna pick up because I don't know who runs this line. But if it's one guy, as I'm hearing, man, he needs to go. For this, just some of the movies he picks for this line is just weird as all heck. And the good movies he puts in the line that actually do deserve a 4K disc doesn't get a 4K disc. The movies nobody seems to really know or want do get the 4K disc. It's just a hit and miss line overall, and all of them pretty much say new 4K restoration from the original camera negative, and we only get a Blu-ray. Thankfully, that's not the case for the first one. This is an older release in the line, number 3. They are numbers. I'm not going to collect them. We do have Going South. I've never seen this one before, as far as I know. Again, just looked at what they had in the line, saw it was a Jack Nicholson movie, Western, and it looked like a fun time, so I gave it a shot. I do like the thick cases they do have. I don't really like the media book style cases here. Well, I do like the cases, but I would have preferred artwork instead of these gray, boring media book styles. I talked about it when I picked up Drop Zone 2. That's they all have this gray case and just the title on the front, and then of course you do have the media book style inside. It is, like I said, Jack Nicholson, Christopher Lloyd's in this one. Yeah. It looked like a fun time. Western comedy. Let's see, Jack Nicholson, younger Jack Nicholson. So I'm looking forward to this. It looked like I would enjoy this one. So that is Going South. Going back to what I said, new director approved 4K restoration from the 35mm camera negative, and it's only a Blu-ray. We do have We're No Angels. I was kind of glad when this popped up. I was really looking forward to pick this one up because I watched this quite a few times growing up, or back in the day, I don't remember. 89, yeah, 10. I was 10 years old when this came out. So yeah, I somewhat grew up with this one, and I really enjoyed this movie. I would have loved the 4K disc on this one, and they only did the Blu-ray. Again, 4K restoration and Blu-ray only. So, yeah. Robert De Niro, Sean Penn. It is a fun watch, at least in my mind. Again, the gray case and only the Blu-ray and media book. So I'm looking forward to rewatching this, even though, again, I would have liked the 4K disc. Same with the next one. Swore I wasn't gonna pick it up since, again, 4K remastered and Blu-ray only. Gang related Tupac's yeah, I want to say this was his last movie. Either last or second to last. So yeah, I like Tupac movies. I like gang related, and I would have liked to have a 4K disc of this. I did have this on Blu-ray back in the day in Steelbook, but since I sold pretty much all my Steelbooks, I don't anymore. Yeah. And again, is there any pictures I can just quickly show off? Good little action movie. At least I think so. Again, Tupac being gone way too soon. Ooh, there's the poster I remember. There you go. So, yeah, looking forward to rewatching this. Again, would have liked a 4K disc. Next one actually did get, or I forgot to name or list off the numbers on the spines, but that doesn't matter that much. But this is number 26, one of the newer ones in the line. I did pick up at close range. This one, I'm not sure if I've seen or not. The trailer didn't ring a bell, but it looked like something I would like. I've seen other labels put it out on Blu-ray not that long ago, and I'm surprised that didn't caught my attention, but this one did, and now I have it. Again, the gray case. Blu-ray and 4K. Sometimes he gets it right, but quite often he misses. So yeah, it looked like a I don't know if I want to say depressing movie, but yeah, it. I saw some people say it was a hard watch. I don't know. I guess time will tell. Looked like something I would like. So yeah, at close range, Christopher Walken, Sean Penn, Chris Penn is even in it. So the Penn brothers, what's not to love? And then the final one, the VSU line that I still claim to collect. Meg and Me, the last one, and this one makes it a little hard to justify keeping collecting them. Meg and Me, terrible movie. I I don't know if I've seen this one. It was never a thing here in Denmark, as far as I remember. There's trading cards. I know that there's toys. I don't remember ever having seen any of them, either trading cards or toys in Denmark. So I don't know, but I did, of course, pick up Garbage Pail Kids VSU line number 14. Again, no idea if I've ever seen the movie. Seems way too silly for something I would really enjoy. But I guess with my movie challenge, I now actually have to watch it before putting it back or into the collection. So you do have the booklet. Yeah. And of course, well, let's just. I do really like these editions though, with the magnet snapper case. You do have the slip cover. Yeah. And you do have Blu-ray and 4K. We'll see. We do get a new VSU release here in January coming up. So, depending on what that is, let's see if I keep collecting this line or not. So, yeah. And original artwork, I would assume. So, yeah, that's what I picked up from Vinegar Syndrome's Black Friday 2025. Not a whole lot, but these editions are not cheap, and they don't have a bunch of stuff I want really. They do release some great stuff too, but yeah, there's no way that I'll ever become a subscriber. There's just way too many crappy titles that I don't want. And this year's Black Friday have been a little bit of a bust for me. And plenty of others from what I see. This big major surprise this year was Troll 2. They hyped it up pretty big, so big that they had to push a title to January. I said, Troll 2? I don't like Troll 2. Maybe if the first one had been included, but yeah, I don't expect to see Troll 2 on 4K in my collection anytime soon, unless the first one gets a 4K release too. So yeah, I did, of course, like I said, pick up 9 titles, and this is my Black Friday Vinegar Syndrome pickups for 2025. And with that, thanks for watching. Until next time, peace out.